New Year's Eve, 1981. Fort Lauderdale, Florida. 18-year-old aerobics instructor Patty Gifford was celebrating the start of a new year. She was vibrant, deeply loved, and just beginning her life. But as the clock struck midnight, a predator was watching her from the shadows. Shortly after, Patty vanished without a trace. For days, investigators had no leads. But then, they developed the photos taken inside the bar that night. Hidden in the background of a friend's snapshot was a face. A man lurking. That single photograph would become the key to unlocking a 44-year nightmare. The man in the photo was Dennis Sochor. He wasn't a stranger to the law. He was already wanted for sexual assaults in Michigan and Florida. Witnesses recalled him relentlessly targeting Patty that night, trying to buy her drinks despite her brushing him off. In the early hours of January 1st, 1982, Patty vanished. Sochor fled the state immediately. For more than 4 years, he evaded justice, leaving a devastated family desperately searching for answers. Patty's brother spent months combing the Florida elements, hoping to find his sister. Then, in 1986, a routine traffic stop for drunk driving in Georgia finally brought Sochor down. Under interrogation, he confessed to the brutal kidnapping and murder of Patty Gifford. In 1987, a jury convicted him, handing down a sentence of death. But a conviction did not mean closure. For the Gifford family, the wheels of justice turned agonizingly slow. Decades passed. Appeals filed by Sochor delayed the execution year after year. The wait took a devastating toll. Patty's heartbroken mother, who had wept with relief at the guilty verdict, passed away before ever seeing the final sentence carried out. And the heaviest burden of all? Patty's body was never found. Even after Sochor led detectives to the Alligator Alley area, the wilderness kept its secret. The family was forced to grieve without a grave, carrying the painful weight of a sister and daughter left out in the elements. On Tuesday, July 14, 2026, the long road finally came to an end. At 74 years old, Dennis Sochor became the oldest inmate executed in Florida history, put to death by lethal injection. In his final moments, he offered a plea for forgiveness. But for the Gifford family, this day wasn't about the executioner or the record books. It was about the girl who never got to grow old. In a statement, her family reminded the world of what truly mattered, asking that Patty be remembered not by the brutality of her death, but by the beauty and value of her life. 44 years later, justice was served, but the search to bring Patty home continues.